Good day, class. My name is Miss Pauline Vidal Sales, and our lesson for today is all about phonics. One of the major difficulties children can have in learning to read is understanding phonics. Failure to grasp the printed symbols represent the sounds of spoken words makes it impossible to become a fluent reader. Children who are unable to link letters to their sounds will struggle to read. Research shows that phonics instruction is essential in any program that aims to teach children how to read. When we say phonics, it is a way of teaching students how to read. Its focus is on connecting sounds, or what we call phonemes, to their graphical representation as letters or graphemes. Children need to learn all 44 phonemes and graphemes in the English language so they can decipher language and therefore read. Phonics is one of the 5 essential elements of learning to read, alongside phonemic awareness, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension. It is the dominant method of teaching reading around the world. Again, when we say phonemes, it is the basic sounds that make up the English language, and graphemes, the basic word combinations that refer to sounds such as OO or double O, EE or double E, BL, CR, etc. Let us pronounce the letters in the alphabet, and let us start with letter A. The sound of A is A. You repeat after me. You say A. Very good. B is B. C is K. D is D. E is E. F is G is G. H is H. E is E. J is J. K is K. L is L. M is M. N is N. Nye is Nye. Ng is Ng. O is O. P is P. Q is Q. R is R. S is S. T is T. U is A. V is V. W is W. X is X. Y is Y. And Z is Z. Let us learn the 4 types of phonics instruction approaches. We have synthetic phonics, analytical phonics, analogy phonics, and embedded phonics. When we say synthetic phonics, it focuses on explicit instruction of phonemes and blending them to construct words. It is the most direct and structured method of phonics. So here it starts with teaching phonemes and then progresses to teaching full words. It always starts with systematically teaching phonics, beginning with explicit instruction of the 44 phonemes and graphemes in English language. With this kind of approach, the student must familiarize himself with the basic single letter phoneme like A, B, C, D up to Z, and then they're going to blend the sound together to form a word. For example, k, a, t, bat, b-e-d, bed, s-e-t, sit, d-a-p, top, s-a-n, sun. When we say analytical phonics, it focuses on deconstructing words to identify phonemes, and it starts with familiar words and breaks them down into their parts. A teacher will present the familiar words like mat, pat, cat. Then the student will try to identify the phoneme at within those words. In the next example, we have pig, pen, pat. The students will now try to identify the phoneme P in those examples. And bug, big, bat, the students will try to identify the letter B within those words. The third type of phonics is the analogy phonics. So when we say analogy phonics, it is an approach to phonics that relies on using groups of analogous or similar words to build a child's reading vocabulary. For example, we will talk about the word man and what it means. Then I will extend the lesson out of the words that ends with an, like can, pan, fan, ran, and tan. And the last type of phonics is the embedded phonics. Embedded phonics focus on teaching phonics in authentic contexts. Lessons begin with a teacher reading a book and identifying teachable moments. Instruction involves using context clues, pictures, word parts, and first and last letters of words. In the embedded method, lessons begin through the reading of books. As the teacher and student read the books, the teacher highlights difficult word forms and works with students to break them down. By starting with reading a book, students may understand more clearly the value in the lesson and how it relates to meaning making in their lives.